Hello everybody, my name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Spin Fishing character. Today I was just actually wasting some time waiting for the sun to come up, and have been jigging with the homemade Xander spoon, and have hooked into something pretty decent. This is HSV, and it's pulling drag at 26 on the friction brake. So figured I'd at least record it in case this is something good. Could be Xander, could be a catfish, who knows. But I took the ferry over to the center island, and in casting, you can probably just barely see the dam. There, you can see more of it at the end of my sight line there. But figured, wanted to go pike fishing over at Oldberg, but it's supposed to rain there for the next 7 in-game days, it looked like. So, not the best for pike fishing. This is a catfish. This is a decent catfish, too. 10-kilo catfish, 838 XP. Not too bad. Not even a chat worthy catfish, but it is what it is. So I've got a 35 setting on here. I'm casting as far as I can. Actually just got a record cast of 60 some odd meters, so definitely eating it out there pretty good. But set at 35, and I've been doing one spin, wait 2 seconds, one spin, 1, 2, and there's jig step. So may not be the best place. I'm probably going to take a quick pause here until the sun comes up, but wanted to at least capture that 10-kilo catfish. So going to take a pause, and then we'll be back when we're trolling over here. Or not. We hook something else pretty quickly. It's probably 10 seconds after I paused. 2 or 3 actual rotations. So open it's Xander. It's not fighting like the catfish was, so I don't know what this is. I don't think it's as big as the cat was. In here, fishy fish. It's a perch. No, that's a Xander. That's what I was hoping for. 2.658 Xander, not bad fish. 2100 XP. So, dog just had a sneeze and scared me. So again, just cast it out. One spin. One spin. 1, 2. 1. I did not activate a boat ticket yet because I didn't want to waste the time. Probably will reel this in, take the dog out because he's telling me he needs to, and then go back over to the mainland. So I'm going to take a quick pause, take the dog out, and then we'll be back when we're able to fish on the boat here in a second. We'll be right back. All right, back inside from escorting the dog out real quick. I'm going to guess, I was going to say 27 silver between 12 and 15 silver each, but they're both 16 silver, so not a bad first little just kind of mess around, see what I can get there. Bonus fish. So we'll go ahead and buy a 3-day boat ticket. And I'll go ahead and show you all how I always get started here because I never show that. So I will always get started rolling. And in this case, I don't think I have the lures I want on either rig. So we'll switch those those out. I want to put the Snatcher 2s on. And we'll go with a 15-meter clip. Since I took that off while we were fishing Xander, I got to make sure I put that back on. On this rod, we need to switch it back to lure. And also put Snatcher 2 on it. Put a 15-meter clip. And then I'm going to go ahead and reel this one in just because we're still so far away from where I want to be. I want to go fast, and I don't want to put any strain on the equipment. So holding shift and W right now. And usually when I get kind of to the center of this island, I like to go back to troll mode and actually start fishing. I don't know what I want to use on this rig. This has it does have a 15-gram test weight. Let's throw a Vico on there. And also put a 12-meter clip on this one because I want to bring this one in quicker. Eat some carrots. Because I left myself logged in while I was escorting the dog out. Not entirely surprised the dog needed to go out. As we walked by, I realized he drank 3/4 of his water bowl. We're going to fish the inner flues like we always do, so all in here. Kind of the goal. Want to stay in that deep stuff as much as possible. And there's a fish over on one. Turn the friction brake back down now that I don't have a 10-kilo catfish on here. And a small eye. I may switch this over for an original crank instead of a Vico. I just thought about that. I think I actually want to do that. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I want to put one of these on. Original crank 7006. There's that one, just in case. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. So we're 9 minutes in. We only have 3 fish. Granted, some of this time has been more demonstration-y and kind of bonus fish. Now we're really getting to the typical fishing grounds. It's about the right time, maybe a little bit late, but not a horrible time to get on the water. Not gonna lie, I did not see anything that really looked super good on BK other than potentially thinking about some pike fishing at Old Bird, but like I mentioned earlier, it was raining there. It was supposed to rain every day for the next 5 or 7 in-game days, so don't have time to wait that long. If I wait 5 hours, this episode will have already been live for 12 hours for 5 hours. For now, let's try that again. If I wait for 5 hours, this episode will always be already be live for 20 minutes. Fishy fish. I haven't really decided what's next for this character. Do I want to get into bait casting? That type of thing. Or do I just hold off for a bigger, better reel? Either way, we got a bit of time to go. We don't have a whole lot of silver. If I go for the next reel, probably looking at the probably would be the Tagara. Either the Venga or the Tagara. 10,000, and I'm trying to decide which one it would be as I have a fish on the line and not paying attention. Got a fish on 3 and a fish on 2. The other option would be, do I get a ultralight reel and rod combo? 3.1 kilo pike. A small fish. Very small, 157 gram pike. I want to make sure I close that reel. I don't know. I think the Tagara is what I've seen usually recommended because of the lower gear ratio. So a turn of the reel is lower, but that's usually fishing for carp. I've never really used the bait caster stuff. I didn't see that pike. 2 kilo pike. Fish over on 2. So I may want to do a bait caster just because it's new to me. Might actually look for a bait caster ultralight. Small asp there. I don't know. I gotta think about what I want next. The bait caster low profiles, which would usually be your ultralight reels, They don't hold a lot of line at all, so they may not be a fun one for trolling. Small perch, 104 gram. We're at 75.9. Next upgrade at 80 is Carolina. 90 is heavy conventional and jerkbait. And then Sabrillo is 100%. I don't know why, but Sabrillo always makes me think of the pizza establishment that used to be in malls everywhere. Sabaro. That's why it's close. Trying to remember the name of it. I knew it wasn't Sabrillo. It took me a second to remember what it actually was. Or they'd have the pizza sitting on kind of the counter under a heat lamp, and then they'd toss it in the oven for you for a few minutes. And if you wanted a slice of sausage and they didn't have any, they'd take a slice of cheese, toss some sausage on it and a little bit more cheese, and toss it in the oven to warm it up and melt the cheese on top. There's a fish over on one. Looks like a smaller one here. Perch. 389 gram perch. Got just out of the deep stuff there. Keep in mind that if you look at the map, my lures are 15 meters behind the boat. 12 to 15. So they were definitely outside of the deep stuff, but not too bad. I'm okay with that turn. Moan fishy fish. Seriously? I thought I was further away from shore than that. Luckily, I was able to turn it without actually backing the boat up there. I think there might be a fish over on, well, I don't know. There might be a fish on one. There's not. Dog's acting up a little bit, so I was talking to him there. And now he's playing with some tiny sleeper on spin fishing in the middle of Volkov. Not at all what I expected there. I was distracted there. This beaching's my fault. Dog's gonna play with a empty soda bottle, it sounds like. Might actually be an Arizona iced tea bottle, but same difference. I don't know where I set my drink. I'd open another one. Ah, there it is. Set it on the table in front of me. Up in front of the monitor that I use just to kind of keep an eye on OBS or watch streams, things like that. Really a Amazon Fire TV that I use as an external monitor. Even though I have a couple of decent monitors right next to it, the laptop that I'm recording on right now doesn't have an HDMI out. Looks like a smaller fish here. Tiny pike. Another. This might be a big enough fish to be a marker. I don't know. That's a big perch. 598 gram perch. Seen a couple of salmons get caught, so I know other people are catching fish. But I'm also not seeing a whole lot of fish in chat either. It is about 7:30 on Sunday. Excuse me, on Sunday evening. Oh, got the hiccups from eating dinner. Another maybe marker fish here. One's going to be close. 778 pike. It was a marker. Around the time he was being a pain at my mom's house last night, too. Rocky dog! Stop. Even got Barky with me there for a second, so sorry about the pausing. Or meeting, whatever. Might have even caught me yelling at him for a second. I think he might have calmed down. We'll see. Looks like a marker this time, at least. All right. Dog's laid down, curled up on the couch. That looks like a small Xander. Yep, small Xander. Not quite a marker. You don't know what I mean by marker. It's a check mark there. Everyone has, a lot of people that have different terms. I've always heard it as a marker. See a lot of people call it flagged or tagged. Just just means the fish is of a certain size and worth significantly more in-game currency. And then there's trophy, which is kind of a gold trophy symbol, and then there's blue trophy or rare trophy. There's the trophy symbol, there's the blue trophy symbol, and blue trophies are pretty rare. Thus their name, rare trophies. Come on, fishy fish. Come on, fishy fish. Yeah, here's something. I don't think it's amazing. Another small pike. This is bad that I think I'm going to be happy I caught those bonus fish. Come on, fish. Couple things nibbling. I don't think anything on. There's a fish over on 2. I don't know why on trolling I use 1 and 2 for the rods and the pods on the side, and 3 for the rod that's not a sit down rod. Should do this rod is 3 and the middle rod is 2, but it doesn't work that way in my brain at all. Never has. Something grabbed it and ran and then spit it out. This one was my fault. I didn't think thought I was more east-west than I evidently was. Not the best day from fish. I mean, we made our most money right there. Probably one of those fish is going to be worth more than the rest of the fish combined, is my guess. But it is starting to be nighttime, so I'm going to go ahead and head in towards town. And there's something on one of them. I didn't see which. I'm going to guess it's over on 2. $1 kilo pike. Surprised that jumped. That's what I heard. Small fish, probably another perch, maybe a small pike. Nope, small perch. Today was not the best day. I've been struggling on this account recently, but it is what it is. We did get to 250 subscribers recently, so thank you all for that. But 18 fish. We know we had 32 silver. I'm going to say I'm going to say 50 total silver. I do not think today was a good day. Which is unfortunate. I like Volkov, but I've been finding fish a lot of places recently. Looking forward to unlocking Ladoga and Tunguska soon. I keep wanting to say Volkov. Ladoga is at 26, I think. Yeah. Ladoga's at 26. Archie's at 27. Octuba's at 28. So 50. Hey, we ended up with 68 silver. Not too bad. That pike we caught, 3 kilo pike, was worth more than either Xander or catfish. I did not expect that at all. So 68 silver, not the best, not the worst. Either way, it is what it is. So hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back over in the float character tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Bye bye now.